Hey everybody, Admiral NEELIX here. A question came up in the chat room from somebody who was kind of new, and we started to help him out, so I'm going to go ahead and pass that on to you. As you know, I made this channel mostly for my crew. I have a lot of new people on my crew since I've started rebuilding my old alliance. And sometimes they come up with a question that's just easier for me to answer in a video instead of typing it all out in the chat room. So here we go. If you are brand new to the game, or maybe you just haven't figured some of this stuff out, please go through my playlist and see if there's something that I might have answered already. And if there's something that you need help on, if I can figure it out, I certainly will help you as much as I can. Just post a question in comments if you like. And of course, as we learned a couple of days ago during one of the events, should I send out a video helping to find answers on some kind of puzzle games or so, let's try to keep in mind, because I will have to try to keep in mind that sometimes they are level based. However, I find that the answers are usually correct across the board. It's just that there's certain tasks that need to be done that my level can do that maybe your level can't yet. So, as I've said before, I'll keep that in mind in the future. However, right now, the question of the day basically was how do I complete the helps if nobody's asking for help? So, as you see on the right side there in the purple, I have 14. Now, I'm saving those because, one, I've already completed mine for last night's Daily's Change. There's a couple of reasons why I'm saving them. One, I'm done. Okay, I'm done with mine. So anybody else on my team who might need some, if I were to go ahead and complete those helps that are showing right now, it might take away a chance for them to get what they need. And two is because by the time my daily clock changes again, whatever I have left there will most likely be enough to complete the 10 helps that I need. Okay, and it's a bonus if it's more, because that means less that I have to try to fish for, or wait for rather, for the next day. Okay, it just makes it a lot faster, and I hope that made sense. However, now let's say there's about 2 or 3 minutes left, nobody's asking for help, and you need a few helps to complete for your 50 so that you can get your prize. Here's one of the ways you can do that. So let's go down to the bottom left here where it says Alliance, and then we go to Contribute. Now in the Contribute board, for you who are in a Alliance that's a lower level, you and I can't remember what level this stopped. I think it was about 3 or 4 levels ago. Down here on the bottom in the green where you see Titanium, Dilithium, and Latinum, for goodness sake, don't just take the loss if you end up having to spend Latinum. Don't spend your Latinum. You can use it for way better things. Dilithium and Titanium, depending on how much you have above in these top areas here, use the one that's going to be less expensive for you, resource-wise. Now, in lower levels, you'll also have par steel on yours. At some point, I stopped getting par steel on mine when we reached a certain level, and then it left it to dilithium and titanium, and then of course latinum. I dread the day when it only becomes latinum. I doubt I'll ever get that high. Okay, so anyways, let's say you need 3 or 4 helps. Maybe you need all 50. Maybe you, well, however many you need. Each tap of a resource, every time you tap it, will be 1 point of help. Okay? If you need 5 helps to complete, press that 5 times. If you need 100, well, you'll never need 100. I hope. Anyways, I think I got the point across there. However many helps you need, tap that as many times, because it counts. Each tap counts for 1 help. Where else does this help? This will also help you. Again, with each tap being 1, will be up here. Let's go to events. For some of you who already have picked a faction, then let's go to Daily's events. right over here again, where you see your join now event. We're going to tap in there, and whatever faction you're trying to help, see, I'm locked in all three, that's why I get all three. But I'm really wanting to concentrate on my federation. So with all the helps and everything, now please keep in mind, I did not do this for completing these particular things. I did mine by upgrading some of my nodules and doing and completing research. Because when you spend part steel, titanium, and dilithium, those are points gathered to complete these join now events. And I'm only doing Federation again because I'm trying to get a higher level in Federation. Then I'll work on Klingon, and then I'll work on Romulan. But when you are in a bind, and let's say you just need a few of them, each tap will represent 1 point for clearing these, and that's 1 point per par steel, per titanium, per dilithium. So let's go back to that again so you can see how it's going to work out. Let's go back to Alliance and then contribute. So you see here where mine says the 89,000 for titanium. So that's going to be 89.25k points added to your just now each time you tap that. Okay, it's not going to be 1 point and then you have to do it 7 million times to get to the thing. No, you're just going to have to tap that enough just to gain to the 7 million because of their 89,000. Now the lower level you are, the less that's going to be. And I'm not talking about your ops level, I'm talking about up here where it says level 21. Okay, the lower that number is, the less of these bottom resources you'll have to spend. Again, if you're way lower than that, I think about 3 or 4 levels less, you'll probably still have part steel showing on yours. Then use the part steel one. I say use the cheapest one you have. Okay, so let's see. Sometimes there are other events, like in your events here. See, this one here on Domination for Battle Pass, this particular one was gain power. So as you're building up ship that use maybe some of these I'm sorry, the XP points for the ships, then that, you know, that'll get you some points for these. Officer intel, you go in and level up and promote officers. That's a way to do these. And then of course power increase and research. However, if this was the other kind that uses the same picture that you see here for the event, the one called Unity will allow you to go and contribute to get these battle pass points. Each tap would be its worth in points. Okay, that's another place where contribute helps as well. Okay, so let's see. I covered on how to get the last of your helps. I covered where to help with your couple of your events, and now let's I guess that's about it. Okay, so if you like this video, please like and subscribe. If you have friends that need a little help with explanations, send them a copy and send them the link, and maybe turn them onto my page. That would be pretty cool. Let's see. If you take a look through the playlist, go ahead and scroll down and see if there's anything that I might have already answered. If you have something that you would like to figure out, if I can figure it out for you, I certainly will. Just post a question in comments. And then, of course, if I get anything wrong in here, I do not mind being corrected. As I asked, just don't be a dick about it, if you don't mind. So let's see. I guess that's about it. All right. Well, good luck. Have fun and take care.